In today's video we will discuss the top 10 weirdest careers that are paying $100,000. Please make sure you subscribe to the top 10 jaw-dropping facts channel. We are going to give you the weirdest careers that pay over $100,000. Number 10. Commercial diver. A commercial diver earns their pay working underwater. Duties can vary greatly, but include checking for pipe leaks, inspecting and cleaning pipe valves, inspecting bridges, ships, docks, and sewers, and even salvaging wrecked ships. Anyone up for some 18th century shipwreck treasure hunting? Education. To become a commercial diver, you'll need a high school diploma, scuba certification, and you'll have to complete a commercial diving training program. Average salary range, $47,000 to $115,000. Number 9. Airplane repossession person. The thought of a repo man flying away in your airplane is pretty comical, but it doesn't make it any less real of a job. If you buy a plane and can't afford it, you can be sure the bank is going to come knocking. This gig is serious enough for the Discovery Channel to produce a show about it, and we all know everything we see on TV is real. Education. While getting into this line of work can be pretty lucrative, it does have its limitations. For one, you have to be able to fly a plane, and you'll need a pilot's license to do that. Estimated average salary range, 6% to 10% commission on each plane's resale price, $10,000 to $900,000 per plane. Number 8. Crime scene cleaner. Crime scenes may be cordoned off during an investigation, but once the evidence is collected, someone has to clean up what's left behind. These professionals may go by different names, but crime scene cleaners are responsible for the removal of biohazardous waste, body fluids, blood, human waste, and other unpleasantries. While you may not need an individual license, these technicians are usually a part of a company that does need various licenses according to the regulations set forth by the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, OSHA. Education. These technicians typically need at least a high school diploma and can usually land a job without prior experience. Average salary range, $50,000 to $110,000. Number 7. Body part model. Have a nice pair of hands? According to Forbes, a top parts model can make around $75,000 a year. Depending on their look, delicate or practical hand models will usually either book fashion and beauty shoots or commercial work for food and cleaning products. You may even find yourself doubling for celebrities who have a less than appealing set of their own. Education. The parts market isn't vast, so competition is tough. You'll also need to be able to take direction from heads of photography and deal with inevitable hand cramping. Average salary range, $150 to $2,500 for a day's work, up to $75,000 per year. Number 6. Ice cream taster. I've had some terrible ice cream, so either not all ice cream is taste tested or these companies need a new set of mouths working for them. Regardless, it's a real gig that pays real money, but do you want a chance ruining your love of ice cream with too much of it? Yes we do. An ice cream taster, also known as a taste tester or food scientist, checks to make sure each type of ice cream is up to snuff, containing the right ingredients, textures, and flavors so consumers won't be disappointed. Depending on the role and the company, tasters may even be involved with inventing new ice cream flavors. Education. Many companies look for candidates to have a degree in dairy science or food science, as well as a keen sensitivity to tastes and an insensitivity to brain freeze. Average salary range, $60,000 to $101,000. Number 5. New York City hot dog vendor. You can't just slap a hot dog stand anywhere on the side of the road and expect to make a killing, but in the right location, a full-time gig selling hot dogs can turn a decent profit. It's not unheard of for vendors in prime New York City spots to pay over $300,000 in annual rent to the city, so what must they be bringing in if they can afford this type of fee? According to the New York Post, one hot dog vendor raked in up to $400 each day when business was peaking and only paid $60 a year for a vendor's license. Education. While no specific education requirements are necessary, you are running a business, so brushing up on key business skills couldn't hurt. Estimated salary range, $60,000 to $100,000 plus. Number 4. Bingo manager. They may get their start in your grandma's retirement home bingo hall, but you'll typically find these professionals managing the bingo departments of casinos, and it can be big business. A bingo manager oversees and directs the daily activities of the department, approving jackpots and payouts, and ensuring compliance with federal and state gaming regulations. Education, specific requirements will differ depending on the employer, but you'll typically need 3 to 5 years of experience to land a gig as a bingo manager. Unfortunately, your grandmother's referral won't hold much weight. Average salary range, $50,000 to $108,000. Number 3. Sommelier. If your passion for wine extends beyond drinking it, a job as a sommelier might be of interest. A sommelier, or wine steward, manages everything from identifying and purchasing an organization's wine collection to its proper storage and promotion. You'll likely work with kitchen staff to develop food and wine pairings, as well. Sommeliers commonly work with upscale restaurants, hotels, and other locations where expensive wines are sold. They're expected to demonstrate a thorough knowledge of wines, vineyards, geographic regions, and, of course, the grapes themselves. Education requirements can vary, but some employers look for years of experience in addition to culinary school training with an emphasis in fermented grape drink, wine. Average salary range, $46,000 to $105,000. Number 2. Nuclear power reactor operator. Nuclear power plants generate roughly 20% of U.S. electricity, and it takes a highly trained licensed professional to ensure these plants never come anywhere close to having a meltdown. Other than working in an overly secure environment that's sensitive to attack, nuclear power reactor operators are responsible for operating and controlling nuclear reactors. A normal day consists of adjusting control rods, monitoring reactors, and responding to abnormalities. No sweat, right? Education, nuclear power reactor operators typically need at least a high school diploma, but there's extensive on-the-job training needed to prepare for the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission (NRC) license exam. You'll have to pass a yearly exam to keep your license as well. Average salary range, $98,000 to $127,000. Number 1. Elevator inspector. These inspectors make sure your elevator delivers you seamlessly, but their job also goes beyond elevators. These inspectors examine and maintain all lifting and conveying devices such as elevators, escalators, moving sidewalks, ski lifts, and even amusement park rides to ensure they meet safety and compliance codes. The next time you reach your floor without plummeting to the ground, you know who to thank. Education. To elevate your chances of landing one of these jobs, you'll typically need at least a high school diploma with considerable related work experience, as inspectors typically learn on the job. Average salary range, $56,000 to $108,000. I hope you enjoyed our top 10 weirdest careers that are paying $100,000. Please make sure you subscribe to the Top 10 Jaw-Dropping Facts channel. Please comment below which one of these careers would you do? Do not forget to subscribe to the Top 10 Jaw-Dropping Facts channel.